The number 2 Invicta racing car, Roman Stanek, leading us away from pole position for the first time, takes us green for the feature race, round 10 of Formula 2, as we charge down towards turn 1 for the feature race here at the Hungaroring. We are green now, and it's Stanek from Fornaroli in 3rd place, Crawford there as they head through turn 1 for the first time in different conditions. We haven't had these conditions this weekend. Offline it is wet, online it is dry, and they are now making their way through turn 2. Alex Dunn is right behind another Campos Red Bull Junior. This time it's Arvid Lindblad, and he looks to the outside. Yeah, Lindblad though, with the drier inside line and able to show Dunn the curve on the exit. Dunn had to be so brave down the outside there with that little bit of water on the road and just didn't have the braking distance over Lindblad. Replay a little bit further back. Yeah, so Victor Martin struggling a tiny bit on the medium compound, but not as much as the driver ahead of him. Victor Martins. Yeah, Victor. So that is Victor Martins with an issue then, and he lets those two bleed through. Yellow flag is out. That's for Miata. We've got DRS disabled as well, and now it's been re-enabled. So that is because it's at the end of that zone at turn 1 where Miata has just spun. And it's Miata who's gone to the inside then. Is that Beganovic? Yes, it is. Had to commit on the wet stuff and just plain spun it. Oh, no. And that is smoke out the back of Amaury Cordeel, and that could be the end of his race. He's going to pull over, I think, down the start-finish straight. Virtual safety car has been deployed to recover the car of Cordeel. That prevents cars from pitting. Now they'll head down the start-finish straight, and he'll have a Red Bull Junior behind in Arvid Lindblad, who's got the run. He's got the inside line, and this is looking very good for Arvid Lindblad. But Ollie Goethe is going to go around the outside of Joshua Dirksen. He's going to attack in defence, but Arvid Lindblad gets the run on the exit of the pair of them. He's now side by side with Dirksen. It's Lindblad to the outside of Dirksen, who shows him to the outside but runs wide in the process, and Lindblad take 2 places in the space of 2 corners there. That's Victor Martins. Virtual safety car again, meaning at this stage the compulsory pit stops cannot take place. Now look at this. Oh, that's Lindblad and Goethe going side by side into the hairpin, and they've run wide. A wide moment there as the likes of Goethe has gone wide into the penultimate corner, trying to attack Lindblad, and now both Dunn and Dirksen have come through. They are side by side going round the penultimate corner. Richard Verschoor has the run. Let's jump on board with him as he heads down the start-finish straight, and he's looking to the inside of Gabriele Mini. The door is open. Richard Verschoor ready to go through it, but he might actually be attacked by his teammate on the exit. Ollie Goethe is going to take a place, make that 2. That's brave stuff. Fornaroli will roll into the pit box, and let's see how this one goes for him. Right, tyres off. Medium tyres go on, and that looked good for Leo Fornaroli. It's been a good in-lap as well. Now, where will he come out in comparison to his teammate, Roman Stanek? Alex Dunn comes in for his pit stop. There he is. Wow. He's well clear of Roman Stanek. So it was a great in-lap for Leo Fornaroli, and he's charged through to the effective lead of this race. And look at Luke Browning. He'd got his tyres up to temperature, and he's now crawling all over the back of Jack Crawford. 5-second penalty for Leonardo Fornaroli for speeding in the pit lane. That will not be now served at a pit stop. It'll have to be served at the end of the race. Dunn then makes the move down to the inside in a battle that's raged throughout this race. It is. Him and Dirksen have been going at it ever since we started this race, and it's now Dunn back ahead. Just up the road from this, it's Lindblad versus Goethe. So similar, Lindblad's dropped behind, hasn't he, for sure, in Goethe. And it's, as you mentioned, getting those tyres up to temperature. Yeah, you can see the difficulty. The 3 Red Bull cars spread across the road, and it is so hard to make the tyre work for the full middle sector for Pepe Marti as he tumbles down the order. Dirksen almost shuffled wide as he tries to make the move. So slow is Marti on the apex, trying to pick up tyre temperature. And Lindblad really struggling to get those tyres up to temperature. This will give us a view look through the chicane. Pepe Marti is just going to be passed into the chicane by Joshua Dirksen. They will try and pull away now. and work away for Lindblad, and he'll now try and get past Goethe. It looked like he got the run out the chicane. He did. Oh, that's ambitious. Into the next corner. They just about left each other enough room, and Lindblad now gets through on the next corner. Good racing room given between the pair, but that almost ended in tears.
How did they not get into the side of each other? It looked like they occupied exactly the same space there as they went through the middle of turn 8.
Jack Crawford needs to get by. He needs to do it now, and he sent it down at turn 1. Jack Crawford with a lockup, though, is going to run wide on the exit. Stanek is going to go back through, and the gap is extending out front. Crawford almost on the grass on the inside down towards turn 2. They'll be side by side through turn 2, now towards turn 3, and Stanek is still ahead, and the gap is 4.1 to Fornaroli, who has a 5-second penalty in this race.
Stanek sees him off, manages to find a better line in turn 2. What will be the cost, though, of that attack from Crawford? Because there's now a huge flat spot on the tyre where he attacked down towards turn 1. Leonardo Fornaroli, as you say, Chris, escaping up the road in spite of this 5-second penalty. The gap now 4.5 seconds back to his teammate.
Riding on board with Dino Beganovic, now going by Ollie Goethe as well. And Dino Beganovic makes his way around the outside, and that's a great move by Dino Beganovic. He's ticked another one off. Next on his list, Arvid Lindblad. We've seen him winning in the sprint races, but now for the first time he will do it on Grand Prix Sunday. Leonardo Fornaroli will go to the top of the podium on Grand Prix Sunday with his first feature race win, and it will be a 1-2 finish for the Invicta Racing team. They have dominated this weekend, a front row lockout, and now a 1-2 finish.
Yes, mate! Yes! On the mode! We did it! Yeah! You wanted to make it interesting with the penalty, yeah? Thanks for that. Awesome job, mate. And 1-2 for the team. Oh my God! What a race! I'm sorry, man, for that silence.
Leonardo Fornaroli, now a feature race winner. Roman Stanek making it a 1-2, just like they were in qualifying. Jack Crawford, a couple of podiums for him now to take into the summer break after this weekend. Luke Browning 4th, then for sure Lindblad, Beganovic, Goethe, Dunn, and Marty. It's still very much up for grabs in terms of the championship. 30 points between the top 5, and we will start deciding that when we get to Monza on the 6th and 7th of September.